Ilayin niyo siya sa hospital.
Various dumpling without some hot and sour soup.
Nasaan si Jackie sa bahay niya? Nasa bahay ka ni Jackie?
This must be the Xiaohongshu. Ooh, and then we have shrimp. Chili sauce. Really all of the sauce, but I got some extra black vinegar off to the side. Let me try to get the oh, oh, nice. Oh well, the condensation, but it had the crispy bottom. Oh, that's awesome. Too bad, like it took a while to get home. Whoops. Let's try one without. We'll try one without any sauces.
Okay naman yung sabi ng Bella.
Oh god, so good. Oh my god. Okay. I'm very happy we chose that. Okay. So we're gonna do, this is chili oil. I'm gonna put some chili oil carefully without spraying it everywhere.
Hindi naman makakain si Pablo.
Okay, this packet feels very childproof. Okay, found a sweet spot. Oop. Okay. One very durable chili oil packet. This bag looks kind of oily, so I don't think we can recycle it, so that's fine. I'll go ahead and do, is this black vinegar? I don't know. This might be vinegar. Who cares? I like black vinegar, so I didn't know I liked it until like a couple days ago, so. Right. Okay, black vinegar with the chili oil. Let me just show you.
Trying not to spill, obviously.
It's hard to do this when I don't have like something to like monitor.
Should we do flash? You know what, fuck it. We're gonna
do everything with flash today. Okay. So I had like if there wasn't condensation, this would have shown better, but this is like the crispy bottom that happens. Like it's still kind of crispy, but it's not like all the way crispy. And this doesn't necessarily need sauce. I just want to. It's delicious. Don't say personal information.
We'll wait for
Like an hour?
at least.
Mhm.
They're probably just getting off the plane and then they taken over.
Oh no, they're not here yet.
They're supposed to arrive at 12:30, so
You made it sound like they were already here.
and then Jackie's waiting in the house. And with the field test. So I think probably 2:30 is a good time.
Should we
to
get
start
them?
work. No.
No? You sure?
It's been hours since until 8 p.m. What are you eating?
So these are shrimp dumplings, and then I have xiaolongbao underneath.
Isn't it Xiaohongshu?
No, Mom, I said dumplings.
Isn't
Not
it
like
bao?
xiaopao. No, the soup dumplings, the ones that have the
Oh, okay.
liquid on the inside. Yeah. So this one's shrimp.
Oh, very cute.
Yeah,
They're from the,
they're in the same square as Jollibee.
what's the name of the place?
88 Dumpling House.
So it's a Chinese place.
Mm. It's good.
Looks good. Smells good.
I'm sure the Asian people in that area will be happy. So in the medical center of Houston, there is not like a whole lot of Asian food. And the Asian food that is typically there is definitely catering to Western audiences. Let's just say that. So they got a Jollibee not that long ago, and more recently they got Max's Chicken, which are very Filipino, super Filipino. That square is mostly Filipino. And so this restaurant just opened recently. They're doing a thing like if you're an influencer and you do a TikTok, like they'll give you discounts or whatever. I don't plan on making a TikTok. I am eating this on YouTube. Oh. You know. I like it. If you dine in, the furniture is really cute. The chairs reminded me of like the chairs my auntie has at her house. You know, with like kind of like the woven bamboo thing. Also, they have like those kiosks that you just order from. And they have pictures. They have sets. So one of these is a set that I ordered. So the shrimp one is part of a set. And then they had like 4 different types of xiaolongbao. So I decided to do like the more rare sounding one. So the xiaolongbao had like they had like a crab roe one. So that's the one we chose. But right now we're eating the shrimp dumplings. I think it's listed as like prawn on the whatever, like the kiosk, but it's like shrimp. Fine, whatever. And if there wasn't condensation, because like I didn't live near here, you know, so when I drove it home, there's condensation. Like this would have been crispier, right? It's still like a little firm, but like this would have definitely been way more awesome if I didn't live if I didn't live too far away. Like if I ate this there instead of like taking it home, this would have been better. But if I ate this there, then you wouldn't be seeing me eating it now. You know what I mean? Like I did this for you. I did this for you, chat. You know? They gave me a lot of black vinegar and like chili oil, so we are eating it with some of the packets of stuff, but it doesn't need it. Like, these shrimp dumplings are delicious. Like, they don't need sauce. I ate one of the other dumplings in the car, like a non shrimp dumpling and a non xiaolongbao, because like I'm not eating xiaolongbao in a car. That seems really dangerous, you know, with the liquid. Even though the condensation happened, I'm still trying to eat like the crispy part on the bottom. No. I wonder if I should just like double up the chili oil. Oh, wait, what are you? Are you black vinegar? Oh yeah, you're probably black vinegar. Okay, you're probably back with black vinegar. Then what are you? Were you soy? Oh shit, maybe you were soy. Oh yeah, maybe this one was soy. And then this one was probably black vinegar. Because it's like similar to the color of the black vinegar that I poured out. Okay. Well, soy and like chili oil, you know. It's always good for me. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I should do black vinegar and chili oil. Okay, let's try that. These packets are quite like child-proof. So I'm really trying not to like ruin my laptop over here. Because that's how I'm monitoring right now. Also, the camera app I'm using doesn't autofocus. My phone autofocuses, but when I use this app, it doesn't autofocus. Oh my god, come on. So, I can't say that this was like super affordable just because like I'm a streamer on Twitch that doesn't make a lot of money, so this was very expensive in like, you know, in relation to how much money I get usually, because some months I make money and some months I don't off of Twitch, and you know, I'm basically like caretaking for the family, right? So I'm not making a whole lot of money. So this was, if we think about that, like if we think within the frame of where I'm coming from, this was an expensive meal. This was expensive. It would have, you know, definitely been more affordable to just like go get fast food or whatever, you know what I mean? But this was in the area. I was thinking about going to Jollibee, but I was like, oh, we have Jollibee near-ish the house, a lot nearer than the medical center. So like if I got it by the house, there would be a lot less condensation, right? So let's not do that. Let's do this place. Because I've never seen it. I love Xiaolongbao. So this seems like a great opportunity. This seems like a really great opportunity, you know? So that's what we're doing. So I just mixed some chili oil with black vinegar. We're gonna dip one of these shrimp dumplings in here just to kind of see what this is gonna be like. I do feel the chili oil, but I don't really taste a lot of the black vinegar when I did that. I like black vinegar now that I know what it tastes like. It's like sweet, you know? Or maybe you don't know. It's a little sweetish. I like it. Although I'm not really, I'm gonna have to figure out like best, you know, recipes or like ways to use it, because I know about it for like dipping in dim sum. Or at least I think that's the main situation I've thought about it. There's like red vinegar, there's like black vinegar. I usually just do soy sauce and chili oil when I do dim sum. If I'm dipping anything in like some kind of sauce. But I don't, you know, not everything needs to be dipped, you know? Delicious. We have one more left. Let me see, like, the best way. Oh my god. I'm trying to find, like, the best way where you can, like, see me. And the food. Here we go. So final one. We've got a little bit of the crispy feet part that would happen, you know, when you fry it, and then there's like the crispy foot part that happens. Like that happens around when you fry dumplings. Okay. And now I really like this vinegar chili oil combo. It's kind of like subtle. You mostly just feel the chili oil. Yeah, I'm feeling it in my nose. My nose is running. For those who saw Xiaolongbao, I was like, where the fuck are these Xiaolongbao? Don't worry, it's underneath what I'm eating right now. Okay. Okay. So we have a spoon. Oh, there were disposables in here. It came with like cutlery and stuff, which was, you know, nice. But I have stuff at home, so that's why. I decided I wanted to use some of. I used the fork earlier because I wanted to eat one of these things on the way home. I can't eat xiaolongbao in the car, you know. So xiaolongbao is a soup dumpling. There's liquid on the inside. We got a crab roe one. So these have cooled down quite a bit because, again, I drove home. That took a while. and just see where we are. Okay, so maybe we'll scooch in just a little bit. Oh, that did not zoom at all. Okay, no, we need a little bit more than that. It's hard when you probably should put like a mirror or something. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. I don't know if you can see, but there's some of the roe. See if it focuses. No? It's so hard to do when I don't have a better way of monitoring. There we go. Okay. So I sucked out the liquid. Was not as, like exciting. It's more exciting when it's hot, right? Because like, am I gonna hurt myself? Am I gonna hurt myself when I eat this or not? Okay. Because with soup dumplings, usually the struggle is, A, you don't want to tear it, because when it's hot, you usually have a better chance of tearing it, right? Tearing the dumpling skin. But then you also want to get the liquid out without hurting yourself. So, like, here's some of the liquid, right? Okay, I'm gonna do this with what I'm assuming is soy and chili oil. Oh my god, I'm getting full. We're not done yet. These were the other dumplings. I could have sworn with the combo it's supposed to be chicken, but I'm pretty sure these are not chicken. Pretty sure these are not chicken. Tasting kind of beefy. Which by the way, doesn't bother me. I like beef. So I don't know if like the special changed based on availability of stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, here is the filling of the other dumpling that according to the kiosk, I think should have been chicken. But definitely tasting kind of beefy. But it gotta also be me. I'm just hungry for meat. I don't usually get chicken dumplings, but I was hungry. So part of the thing was like with the shrimp dumpling situation with that meal set is that it comes with 3 chicken dumplings, which those may or may not be chicken dumplings. I just could just be really hungry and like confused, right? And then you could choose from either a, a lemon black tea, which I was very tempted, okay? A Thai black tea or hot and sour soup. And I was like, you know what? I've got stuff to drink at home. I'm going to get that hot and sour soup. I'm always going to be interested in general in tea, if that's going to be an option. I need to get a battery or something for my phone real quick. I'll be right back. Like right now, I could like make tea. Like we could totally do that and like make this very yum chat-ish, you know? Okay, let's not get this tangled. Okay. Which is kind of what I'm thinking that we got chrysanthemum flowers yesterday. So I feel like, you know, chrysanthemum tea might be pretty good right now. Bless. I didn't, like, that was probably like 3 belches we did so far. Belch. The counter is wrong, by the way. So, marker 3 belches since like 19 minutes into the stream. Later on, either today or tomorrow, what we're gonna try to do is fucking clip all the belches from the past 4 streams. Well, 3 plus this one. So all the streams in January, we're gonna try to clip all the belches. You know, so we just so we don't wait till the end of the year and try to make it into a Merry Christmas song or something. Because honestly, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to like make it into a video where it's like my belches are a song. Like Jingle Bell. I feel like Jingle Bells would be really appropriate because some of my belches like are lengthy, you know? And they could like be like the sustained notes. But yes. So this hot and sour, I definitely feel the hot. Oh. Okay. Jesus. Oh my fucking god. Ah! Okay. God damn it. Okay. I don't really want to try to record twice when there's food and I'm eating it. Because once it's done, it's done. Also, I don't know if anyone's going to be meowing. So. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, there. Yeah, that's way better. Nice. So this is the hot and sour soup that came with the set thing that I bought with the shrimp dumplings. Okay, so because we'll probably be visiting relatives in like an hour and probably finish the stream after I'm done eating, which will still take a while because I eat fucking slow. My uncle was admitted to the hospital with a brain bleed, so I don't really know what's going on with all of that, but we're gonna go visit him in the hospital today. So I was thinking about making chocolates or pulverone yesterday because I figured like they're gonna be like camping out at the hospital, but we weren't really sure if we were gonna go or whatever. I might make some tea before we go so I can have tea. Hopefully they don't get weird about like drink containers. I forget. It's been a while. So because like every hospital's like different about what you can bring and what you can't, and not that he's gonna be drinking my tea, but still I forget. Okay, now I'm done. Okay, so now we have one more of these chicken dumplings. which I'm not sure if they're chicken, but they're delicious, so I don't care. I just wanted meat really bad. Do with that what you will. I'm like still feeling the hot and sour soup. I feel it all over my tongue. It's just like a blanketed kind of heat, like a warm, cozy blanket, not like a sharp, spiky, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna die kind of hot. But it's definitely there. So it's nice. It's nice. I like it. You know, because like how some things are like hot and it's just like, oh my god, that's painful. Like you feel the heat. It's not bad. It feels okay. Mm. Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay, that's so much better. So this is inside of the chicken dumpling that came with mine. So it's like 3 chicken dumplings that are fried. Let's not say fried chicken dumplings. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so cold in here. Ugh. Oh my god, lighting, please. Oh my god, autofocus, please. Okay. I'm gonna boil water. I'm gonna go ahead and boil water so we can have some tea. I'm gonna take these because this is done. I'm gonna keep this bag though, because we still have things that I'm, still finishing the xiaohongshu, So I'm just gonna boil some water. Woo! Hot. Feel that heat. So we're boiling the water for tea. Need our teacup. Various tripod heads. I'm gonna charge this. Is this a seed? Oh, it's a regular one. Okay, so we're just boiling some water in a tea kettle for tea. This recyclable, this recyclable. Sweet, they're both ones. Fantastic. Okay. So that must mean you're also a one. Great, amazing. I'm gonna try to recycle all the things we can recycle, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's continue with our Xiaohongshu. Okay. So I'm just gonna take a little nibble and then we're gonna get the liquid out. And then I'm gonna dip this one in soy and chili oil. Mmm. Mmm. It's good. I like it a lot. I figure we can add the tea to this container after it like steeps for a little bit. So we're gonna be doing it in this. So this was like something I bought for making matcha because I have like the whisk and stuff, the chasen and what have you. But what we're gonna do is we have the flowers in the bottom, and then when we pour, I'm gonna strain. I'm gonna strain it like this. Instead of having the flowers in a strainer, we're just gonna do it this way. I think, usually when you go to the Asian restaurants, the flowers are at the bottom of the pot anyway. So this is gonna be pretty much the same, right? And because it is so cold, it will become a suitable temperature for me sooner. Because I can't handle super duper hot and super duper cold. So honestly, the temperature of everything we ate, very okay with me. Could have been a little hotter, but I also live far away from that restaurant. You know what I mean? So like I knew there's going to be like a slightly different experience because I'm not eating like piping hot, like right then and there. Like for example, like the crispy foot bottom thing. Not going to happen when there's condensation. You know what I mean? So like, I'll definitely try that place again when I like feel like we can sit down. I just figured I needed to get home because there's a relative coming in from out of town so we can see our uncle who was admitted to the hospital. So like I couldn't just like eat there. I felt like that was going to be like not the best situation because I didn't know when we were going or when I needed to be home because no one was giving me a time frame. You know what I mean? So I just kind of like this was the best situation for trying this food. But I know if I had the opportunity to like sit down and have it while it was super duper hot, probably a better experience, right? But this isn't like a terrible experience, especially for me, because like I can't handle super hot and super cold. So this is perfect, honestly. This is fantastic. I wish that the soup dumplings were a little bit warmer, just because, and like the soup inside is like warmer, you know what I mean? Instead of just like being liquid. So like as far as the experience goes, that's like the only thing that makes me a little like, aw, that's, you know, like that's too bad kind of thing. But it's like, regardless, like the food's fucking pretty damn delicious. You know what I mean? So yeah. And some of the customers were like asking questions, and honestly, I don't know which is, you know, Cantonese, Mandarin, Hokkien, you know, like I don't, there are a lot of different languages spoken in China. Like I don't know which dialect it was. But someone was helping. One of the customers that came in with the kiosk or whatever. Because I was a little confused too, because the first thing you see is like the set items, like the things that come like this one the shrimp thing was part of a set. So it was like the shrimp dumplings, and then you choose a side of like if you want like a tea or the hot and sour soup, right? So it was like Thai black tea, black lemon tea, or hot and sour soup. And it also comes with the dumplings are fried, 3 fried dumplings that have chicken inside. So 3 fried chicken dumplings, but it's not fried chicken in a dumpling. Okay. Got that? The dumpling is fried, and it happens to have chicken, supposedly. I could just be really hungry, and I was just like, is this chicken? It doesn't matter. I wanted meat. The main story of today is I wanted xiaolongbao, and I wanted fucking meat. That's all that really happened. And then so I was confused, and then I was like, wait. How about so I decided to get the set with the shrimp dumplings, right? And then I'll get a set of like an order of xiaolongbao. So they had like 4 different xiaolongbao, you know, like beef, whatever. But this one is crab roe. And I was like, I'm gonna go get the rare ass item. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know many places like, oh, I'm gonna go there for crab roe xiaolongbao. You know what I mean? Like, it just made the most sense to get the rare item. You know, I'm not gonna make this at home. I'm gonna make soup dumplings. I'm gonna leave this to professionals. I'm not gonna make this. I tried making chicken feet once. Holy shit, that was like one of the scariest situations I've ever had in the kitchen. Because like the oil is so frighteningly hot. So I am not gonna make soup dumplings. I'm going to leave that to professionals. That's fine. You know? But yeah. So I don't think I've ever had or have ever seen on a menu crab roe xiaolongbao. So I was like, fuck, of course I'm getting this. Of course I'm getting this. Duh, like I'm not gonna even try to figure out how this is made. You know what I mean? Like I kind of sort of know a little bit about how xiaolongbao is made, but realistically, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not. I would rather get professionals to make it and I'll just eat it, you know? That's super okay with me. That's super okay. Because I'm sure, like, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that go into not destroying a bao before it's even steamed. You know? So the kettle water is definitely like done. Like it's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour out some water for tea. Okay. So now it's like for real yum cha now. Cool. So I'll let this steep for a little bit before we pour it out. Not really sure if we're gonna have a dessert. We do have like a lot of fruit going on right now in the house. But I haven't washed a whole lot of it, so again, not really sure if we're gonna do any fruit right now. I was almost tempted to be like, I'm driving home, I'm almost there. Originally, I wanted a burger, to be honest with you. I've been like kind of like wanting a burger for like 3 days. We just don't really eat burgers that often. But then I saw this and I was like, well, I want the rare item because I can always make a burger at home. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna make xiaohongshu. I'm not gonna make xiaohongshu. I'm not gonna make these like shrimp dumplings. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's tedious and all this stuff. I'm not gonna fucking do it. So, Okay. I'm gonna dip some of this. We'll do the soy chili oil. There we go. Got too excited, sorry. Oop. Got too excited. I really like black vinegar. Black vinegar is so good. It took me so long to like get more curious about it and try it out. Man. It's really fucking tasty. But I think part of that is like, Filipino food has a lot of vinegar in it. I never really thought about it until another streamer mentioned it. He was like, yeah, a lot of our food just has so much vinegar. And he like started listing stuff off and I was like, fuck, I never thought about it that way. I never really considered it. You know what I mean? I was just like, that vinegar is such like a core ingredient in Filipino food, you know? Ooh! Come on. When I was younger and making adobo for myself, I used to always omit the vinegar because I was convinced that's why the chicken was always dry, because my mom makes really dry chicken. Like, no matter what the food is, chicken is always dry. So I was like, it has to be the vinegar. Like, what else could it be? Like, there's soy sauce and water and fucking brown ass sugar. Like, what else could it be? You know? Nah. It's not the vinegar. But yeah, I was so convinced. I was so convinced. And we're going to try to do this without ruining electronics that are nearby. I think that's good for now. Ugh. So now we have some tea. Try not to spill. Okay. Sorry. Oh. Oh, fuck, another one? Okay. Also, by the way, if you're new here, I belch a lot, so. Oh, yep, still super hot. Gotta be careful. Tiny sips so I don't burn my tongue. But yeah, we're down to 3 soup dumplings. Not really sure how good soup dumplings reheat. So I don't know if we're gonna really try to do that, like a reheating situation. So I want to try to eat them all now. You know. Also, if we're watching and like, how the fuck are you holding your chopsticks? I didn't really learn to hold them properly, okay? So, I don't know if that's like triggering for people, but that's how I hold them. That's how I hold them. So just, FYI. And then we'll just take the skin, because I ate all the meat just now, just like popped out. I'm going to dump this one in soy and chili oil. Delicious. Oh, it's so cold. Y'all, Texas is very cold at the moment. Not as cold as we were in 2021, which, by the way, bullshit. But still, it's still very cold. Especially for people who just, like, can't fucking handle this weather. It's pretty fucking terrible. So, if you're in Texas, I hope you're okay. I don't know what shitty things have happened in your city, but somebody already died. The night of the freeze. The night of the freeze warning or whatever. So I feel more people should be concerned with this person that died, but it just feels like no one cares, which is like weird and gross and inhumane, maybe. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just society is so weird. Oh wait, what? Okay, I just need to check something real quick. Fantastic. Huh? Ooh. Damn. I wonder if we should just raid out now. This is taking me a while to eat. Ugh. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Fuck. We are gonna try to stream later just because I need to clip everything, and I think that would be fun for you. Like, I'm just gonna be real about that. I really think that you would get a kick out of me clipping all of my belches, but maybe I'm just weird and arrogant. I don't know. I think it's hilarious. I belched at least like 15 times, I think, in the past like 3 streams because I was going by markers. But again, I have a YouTube video that I would really like for you to look at. Preferably like, save, share, comment, whatever. That would be fantastic. You know, and then you can also learn how to make the thing I made. You know what I mean? So, you help me with the algorithm, and you help you by learning something, you know? Regardless if you actually make the thing or not, you're learning about a dish that you may or may not have known about before. And you can also learn from my mistakes because there were some there were a few spots that burned a little bit. So but yeah, please look at the video. I did my best to make it under 5 minutes. It's under 6 minutes. So you know, is 89 minutes of footage into 6 minutes. I'm getting better. It might not look like it, but I'm getting better at this, sort of. So this year I want to try to pop out a video a week. So last week I did a TikTok video that was not intentional, but I needed to do it because I need to figure out a solution to that problem. So you can check out TikTok if you're curious about what the fuck I'm asking about. It's a home improvement thing. I have kind of a solution that I'm thinking about, but I need to measure the wall first before we even really try to do anything about it. And then, you know, a couple days ago I did the Babinka one. At the end of the month there will be a dance video, regardless if I'm ready for it or not, because I intended to do one on the 1st of the month, and that didn't happen because I still don't understand what the fuck parts of that choreography are doing. Like, my brain isn't processing it. So we probably need the whole ass month to understand. And so I think next week we'll like do a continuation of the home improvement situation. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for Instagram. Because Instagram, I think of like educational content. So I just don't know. And I feel like maybe I should post a video on Twitter at some point. Maybe we'll just do one video a month on Twitter. You know? And that'll be like Twitter specific, I guess, content. And eventually, you know, there's a lot of YouTube videos on how to do OBS as a streamer. I plan on doing a very different show and tell of streamer production. And it's not for the streamers. It's not for the streamers. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing as far as like video content. And all of that is in hopes that people help me survive capitalism so I can like pay for my medical bills, get out of medical debt, finally, and maybe contribute to my IRA, you know, because at some point, even though I'm not exactly working, I'm going to have to go back to the workforce. And at some point, I'm going to retire, maybe, hopefully, before I'm like 70. And yeah, I need retirement funds because I'm a broke ass bitch. So yeah. You might not see it, but like the YouTube algorithm is gonna help me survive capitalism. We're gonna make it work. So yeah, I appreciate all you being here. If you cannot financially contribute to like for me surviving capitalism, you can always like things and share things. You know what I mean? You can do that for any of your content creator friends, by the way, not just me. You can do this for all of your content creator friends. You can choose a day. This is what I do. You choose a day. You're like, oh, you know, I was just fucking around and looking at porn today, but I have some free time before my next FAP session or like dick appointment or whatever. I'm going to choose one of my friends and one of their platforms. So, for example, Bubs's girlfriend, partner, I don't know what word they prefer to use. She does deadlifting and stuff. She does competitions. She shows her like workout journey on Instagram. One day, I was like, okay, it's her day. I went through every post she had that I did not like and I liked it. And if I really liked it, I made a comment. You know what I mean? So I chose her Instagram one day and I just went through everything. I went all the way to the bottom. She likes BTS. Like, her first post on Instagram was about going to a BTS concert in like fucking Vegas. So I was like, okay, we're at the bottom. So I liked everything in her feed, right? And then one day, for Caffeine Daydream, who is like one of our friends of the stream, and it might be one of the mods in our stream. I modded a lot of people. I went to his YouTube. And liked all of his past VODs. And like if there were clips there, I liked the clips. It's a little harder when you're on mobile because it's hard to go back and forth and make sure that you didn't forget one, you know? So that was a little bit difficult. But one day was his YouTube day, right? And he was actually live on Twitch that day. So he was also live on YouTube. So I liked the YouTube. So when people are live streaming on YouTube, be sure to like the live. Okay, these are things you can do for all of your friends, not just me. Like, let's say, fuck this bitch, I don't give a fuck about her. That's okay. You can do this for your friends if you don't give a fuck about me. Like, that's fine. Like, I'm trying to give you strats to help your friends in a way where if you, at this moment in your life, cannot contribute financially to somebody or to some people, you know what I mean? Because let me tell you, everything's going to be more expensive after January 28th. Some people are just pretending like they fucking can't, that it's going to be more expensive. Everything's going to be more expensive. Everybody's going to feel it in like just about every product category. It's going to be more expensive. And so if you cannot contribute financially to somebody's survival of capitalism, you can at least help their algorithm. So you can help them find somebody who is financially capable to just like make it fucking rain. You know what I mean? Because I hope we all get glucose guardians that fucking help us with our bills, that don't ask for weird sussy shit in return unless we want the sussy shit. You know, like if you want the sussy shit and they want the sussy shit and it's like consensual that you both want the sussy ass shit, then that's fine. You know, as long as it's consensual. But preferably glucose guardians that don't, you know, make it fucking weird, you know? Because people think that if they give you money that they own you. You don't own another person. Despite what, you know, people did back in the day. You can't own people. That's gross. So we're going to raid a friend that, unless I'm mistaken, he's still on. Let me just double check. But yeah, I have all sorts of links on how to, you know, survive capitalism. Well, not really survive capitalism, but like on how to not support genocide and stuff. Yeah, he's still on. So if you're interested, I have more links like that in my Discord. I also have links to recipes in my Discord if you're curious about things I've cooked previously on stream. And senior healthcare stuff, healthcare in general, you know, food, lots of food, anime recommendations. You know, we've got that all in the Discord if you're interested. And yeah, we'll see you later. You know, we're gonna raid Mojo, who's a very good friend of the stream. He made my PNG tuber. If you are familiar with my PNG tuber. So let me see. Meow 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 meow. There we go. Really good friend of the stream. Fellow Filipino. He's Chamorro in Filipino, so he's Guamanian in Filipino. Super cool. And yeah, I'm really glad all of you are here. We're gonna do the maid streams because I believe we unlocked 2 of them. We're gonna do the maid streams at some point. I'm just trying to find a good time for all of us to enjoy the maid stream, you know what I mean? I don't want people to miss out that helped contribute to the Hawaii Community Foundation fundraiser or the PCRF fundraiser, or in general just like helped me survive capitalism in like the biggest way possible, you know? So we're still working on a date. Definitely we're gonna do something for Valentine's Day. So if you're lonely on Valentine's Day, we can be lonely together, right? Probably gonna be cooking that day. So we can have a nice romantic dinner with chat, or lunch, or breakfast. Maybe we'll have a romantic breakfast together. Who knows? But yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.